Hey guys, Jake and Devin here, back with JD Cigars. Today we're going to be doing two separate reviews on, well, not two separate reviews, two separate cigars. I'm reviewing the Camacho Connecticut, as you can see there.
And I'm reviewing the Alec Bradley Coyol.
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 It's Coyol. Anyway, so it's got a nice light smell to this. This is going to be more of a mild cigar.
Yeah, that's what I think mine's going to be as well. It has that nice light wrapper on it. Nice mild smell.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on this yet, but I don't think I'll mind it at all.
I don't think so either. On the dry puff here, I'm getting lots of cedary notes.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy, that's a really loose draw on this. Off the dry puff though, I got mine. I got a creamy flavor. It's actually not that bad. I don't mind it at all. Yeah, mine's kind of cedary too. Nice creamy cedar. That's what I get with mine. How's that thing?
Freaking great.
Yeah, we just got this new Burns-O-Matic lighter here.
Freaking soldering torch.
Yeah.
How great does that thing work?
A lot better than our other ones.
Hey, give me that back.
So the first initial puff here, I got a really strong note of woody, cedary type. The creaminess is gone. It's just a strong woody flavor now.
Mine's pretty creamy, actually. It has, yeah, nice and creamy, nice and woodsy. So, really like this. Really like this so far.
And today we're pairing this with, what is this, Smirnoff 7?
Smirnoff 7 Original.
So Smirnoff 7 Original, so should be a fairly good pairing. Yeah, the first thing I noticed with this Camacho though, it's got a really loose draw on it. Like I have to slow down, actually. Like it just burns really fast.
This is a loose draw, but it's not overly loose.
I'm not too keen on this draw actually, but it's still a very good cigar so far.
Yeah.
I actually really like this wrapper. That stands out to me even though I'm colorblind. So, I like that. So that's it for the first little bit of the review. We'll get back to you on the second, third here, and we'll smoke these down a little bit.
Alright guys, so we're coming back in with you with some midway conclusions here. I'm smoking the Alec Bradley Coyol.
And I'm smoking the Camacho Connecticut.
Now, just look at this ash. It's alright on mine. It's a little loose, but nonetheless, it's still a decent looking ash. The burn line's alright. It's not perfect, but it's alright. And so far, I'm really enjoying the cigar. Definitely one of my favorites so far. I really like it.
With mine, my ash was absolutely amazing, and I was stupid and I hit it, and it fell off. So I'll try to show you guys the ash next time, but it was an amazing ash. It's burning pretty evenly. It's got a few ditches in there, but no, nothing I can't handle. But this is a really good cigar, actually. It's actually starting to be one of my favorites. Some of the notes of flavorings that I get off this now that I've smoked it down a little bit is there's a lot of citrus in this. A lot of citrus, a little bit of earth, and a tiny hint of spice through the retrohale.
With mine, it started out a really creamy cigar. Little hints of leather, little hints of earthiness in there. Now that I've smoked it down a little bit, I'm really starting to experience that spice in it. But it's definitely not harsh. It's definitely still awesome. If it keeps going like it is, this is definitely going to be like, you know, my third favorite, maybe my second favorite. This has been a solid cigar. Actually, I don't even really know why I grabbed this one. It's been sitting in my humidor for a while. One of the local shops we go to actually recommended it to me, and I just never got around to smoking it, so I'm really glad I gave it a fair try.
The price point for this cigar, this Camacho Connecticut, I don't know if I'm even saying Camacho right, Camacho. I think I just bought this today actually. Wasn't it around $10?
Yeah.
I think it was around a $10 cigar, which for the flavors and the performance of this so far, I cannot go wrong with this. I'm enjoying this cigar immensely right now.
Yeah, my price point is right around Devin's. This is around a $9 cigar. You know, you really can't go wrong for a $9 cigar. The flavors are changing beautifully. Nice smoke production. The draw is a little loose, but it's not overly loose. So, all in all, so far a really enjoyable cigar.
So Jake just went in on the draw on his. I don't know if it's just this specific cigar, like just this one, or if it's the whole Connecticut line, but the draw on this is extremely loose. Like, you don't have to work for it at all. You just put your mouth over it and you barely breathe in or take some smoke in, and you got a full mouthful already. I don't mind it though. It matches this cigar, but I think I'd like to see a little bit of a tighter draw on this. That's just my opinion though.
Yeah. Also, these cigars are burning relatively fast. We've only been smoking these for maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I love the size of this Robusto. Burning great. So far, really great. I'm loving it right now.
Alright guys, that's it for this part of the review. We'll come back with you when we pass the bands here. Well, mine's going to be done. We'll pass the bands soon. But we'll come back with you in the last third, and we'll check back in with you. Hey guys, Jake and Devin here, back with JD Cigars. We're coming to a conclusion, well, kind of. I just wanted to, ratings, but I'm coming to a conclusion on mine. Mine's getting a little bit harsh now, a little bit too bitter for me. This cigar was very, very good for the first half. Once I got past that point, I took a haul to probably take it down a little bit, and just trying to explain this to you. It got really earthy, and then I waited a bit, and I took another haul, and then it got really bitter, and that citrus flavor just completely went out. It's really earthy and bitter, and honestly, the best way I can explain it is you literally took a bite of soil. That's the best way I can explain it. But the cigar itself, that's the ash on it. It's a great ash.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ash.
The burn line on it is okay. It's pretty good actually. I'm not gonna say it's okay. It's pretty good. But other than that, this has been a fairly good cigar for what, $10?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a fairly good cigar.
With mine, the flavors haven't really changed from last time. I still got that hint of spice, the hint of earthiness, and I'm really liking this on a nice Friday night. It's a great cigar to smoke anytime. I'm just really enjoying the cigar. I've always really been a fan of the Alec Bradley cigars, like the New World and the Maxes. I really enjoyed. So this one definitely complements to their lineup, and I really enjoy it.
How's your ash and burn line?
My ash, I already showed it. It's not perfect. It's a little loose. The burn line's not perfect either. There's little dips and whatnot, but it's okay.
Do you want to do some ratings on this?
Yeah, let's do some ratings. We're almost done these.
Yeah. What would you give for overall construction of your cigar?
Overall construction, I give it a solid 8. It's a little loosely wrapped. The draw's a little loose, but I also don't like having to suck on it. just to get some smoke out of it. Just if this was a little more tightly packed, it wouldn't be as fast to burn. Just a little thing like that.
With the overall construction of mine, the outer wrap relief is awesome. There's not that much veins, which obviously in previous, if you are watching this now and you've seen previous reviews, I don't like that. It's a little loose for me. Actually, it's a lot loose for me.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just like it a little bit tighter. I kind of like to work for it a little bit, but I don't want to, have it too tight where you can't get any smoke and there's no smoke production. But I can't complain. This cigar's been okay. It was up in my favorites, but now it's slowly sinking down.
For the overall appearance of the cigar, it has that nice classic band on it, which I really like. Really cleanly wrapped, no veins, it's really smooth, it cut really nice, there's no tar pulling through, it's a really clean cigar. I would give this a solid 9.
Do you know if that's a hand roll?
I believe this is a hand-rolled cigar. Actually, I looked this up, and the Coyol name, or Coyol, is the farm they actually get this wrapper from. So,
for the original appearance for this cigar, before I even started smoking it, was probably a 9.5. I love the chemical bands. With the Corjo or Corjo that I smoked before, it was a nice dark wrapper leaf, and that red and black matched it so perfectly. And now this is a nice light wrapper leaf, and what's that, yellow?
It's like kind of orangey. Here, grab it.
It's yellow to me, but I guess that orangey black it just matches that
light
wrapper so well.
Yeah.
So kudos to them for that.
So I looked up this Alec Bradley, and this was saying this was a not full-bodied cigar, but it's in between medium to full. Personally, I would put this more to the medium-bodied. This is a more medium-bodied cigar. The smoke production, it doesn't have that thick, cloudy smoke like that, but it still has really good smoke production. It has medium flavors, not too bold. It won't knock you on your ass, but really awesome. Right now, I would probably put this Alec Bradley as my third favorite, right behind that nub I just smoked. I really like that.
I know you do. So the strength on this, I didn't look this up, but I'd probably give the strength on this a mild to maybe a medium, maybe a very, very low medium, but it's mostly a mild cigar. But the smoke production on this is probably the smokiest cigar that I've had. Actually, that other Camacho was pretty smoky too.
Yeah.
But this is probably the smokiest cigar that I've had. It's a nice thick cloud of smoke. It's just, I like that though.
Alright, so for the overall rating of this Alec Bradley, I would give this a 9. Everything has just been great about this cigar. I smoked it down to, right at the bands. It's not...
You also moved the bands down a fuckload.
Yeah, the bands are really high up on this. I don't know why, but I moved them down a lot. And, the band's just right at the bottom. It's not getting harsh at all. I'm probably going to take off this yellow one and continue to smoke it down. But, yeah, it's been fantastic. Would I buy this again? At around the $10 price point, I definitely would. I got this at a local tobacconist. They recommended me this, and I'm glad they did. It's definitely my third favorite cigar right now. Definitely. I love it.
The overall rating of this, it really dropped down through that last half, but I'd still give it probably a 6 or a 7.
Really, that low?
Yeah. It's Yeah, I'd probably give it that low because, I don't know, it's just really bitter. I wouldn't say it's getting harsh, just the bitterness of this cigar is just pretty overpowering to me right now. I don't know, it's just, I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah, because I tried yours in the beginning, and it was really light, really citrusy, which I found was really unique for that cigar.
It was kind of refreshing. Like I don't think I've ever had a cigar that's been citrusy.
Yeah, I don't either, which I really
It took me a
liked.
while to pinpoint that, but
Mm-hmm.
would I buy this again? At the $10 price range, probably not. If it was around a $6, $7 price range, yes. You expect something from a $6, $7 price range, but you don't expect a whole hell of a lot. And if it stayed at the points of from the start of this, the start of the cigar to the halfway point, I would definitely buy this again. No problem. I'd buy a box, no problem. At $10 a piece, I definitely would. But since it really got that bitter, not harsh, just really bitter, I'm not a big fan of it. Anyways, guys, this has been Jake and Devin with JD Cigars. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Check out our Instagram page. We've been updating posts recently, daily, whatever you want to call it. So we have lots of cool pictures of cigars we've been smoking, and check it out.
Just to make a point there, all the pictures that we take on our Instagram are pictures of ours.
Yeah.
We don't take them from anywhere else except for our humidor, our cigars, our hands, down to rate everything. They're all ours.
Of course, you won't find Rolexes and Cohibas, but
at least not yet.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways, I've had a good time doing this review with you. I hope you've liked it too. But it's getting a little cold out, so we're gonna head her in, and we're gonna finish these cigars and then head her in, and we'll be back with more.
Thanks for watching, guys.